Hello, welcome to All In with J and J. I'm Julia Cordova, and this is my co-host Jay Strizz, and we're coming to you from the Place Your Trades network, which hosts daily podcasts where we trade our yes or no picks for event contracts live on the air. If you want to see all of our hot picks and get a chance to win weekly cash and prizes, go to placeyourtrades.com. When you sign up, you're going to get a free trade from our sponsor, Tradeovate. But in order to claim your free trade, you must open that Tradeovate account through placeyourtrades.com. So, hi Jay, how was your weekend?
Hey Julia, I'm doing well. It's better to be here with you. You're looking great, by the way.
Oh my God.
What did you do this weekend? How's it going?
Well, I was planning on going on a trip this week because it's my birthday week, but there's a hurricane.
It's your
So
birthday week.
I know, yay.
Okay, you're one of those people. It's not just a day; you get the entire week, right?
The entire week. Well, this is like a fire hazard birthday happening right now. This is like the reason they added characters to Twitter so I could put all of the individual candles. You know what I mean? This is that kind of birthday. Yeah. Yeah. This is a big deal. So I'm excited. I mean, I'd rather be old than dead, I guess, right? I don't know. Anyway, how was your weekend?
Good. I've been mostly playing Call of Duty. I had some anxiety about coming on this show because I got to be placed next to this human being, and how am I supposed to compete with that? I've got touched by the market last week. I don't know. How did you come out?
I got a little touched during the whole whipsaw Fed thing, So I was live trading on Discord, right? And I was doing really great, right? I bought the bottom. I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, then when it got to the very top, I was like, wow, that's a really bullish looking pin candle on the hourly. And I was like, but that's weird. They let the bears off because it went lower, and now they let the bulls off because it went higher. I haven't seen it. Anything where they've let both sides win before, and then they didn't, right? Then it just pooped, right. And it took all the bulls down. I should have known. I don't know why I didn't think to myself, that's not normal. Why would they let everybody win? Oh well.
Right. It smacked the bulls in the next year, grab them back by their fucking hair, right back into reality, Yeah, I kind of caught me a little bit off guard. I mean, I've been bearish for way too long. I had the market moving against me for a while, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna I have a feeling that lows are coming. I didn't think that we would get new lows.
I didn't think so either. Not for midterms. I really didn't think so.
Yeah. So, the balance, earlier in the week, I was just it was a snooze fest for me. I didn't really do a lot of trading at the beginning of the week, and then I had puts basically from I think 2 weeks ago. I was eating fucking so much shit on those. It wasn't even funny. But I've been saved by the market gods. So I was just scalping longs all week, and I was getting out at the top, but I just didn't have the cojones to fucking go double short, and short the futures with the puts, and so whatever. But it happens,
Yeah. And I mean, I've been trading oil too. That's been so good for me so far. And natural gas is even treating me well. I can't have everything work in my favor all the time. You know what I mean? You gotta have
the other shoes gotta drop eventually, right?
Exactly.
But the oil, you've been short oil, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Oh no, I've been Miss Bear Oil USA.
Nice. We had that conversation a long time ago about the Canadian dollar and oil, right? You remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. And it works.
I don't remember that.
You don't? Oh no. Okay, whatever.
Sorry.
Basically, if you see oil making new highs and the Canadian dollar isn't looking strong, basically okay, I don't have stats on this. I'm just pulling this shit directly out of my ass. But if the Canadian dollar is not making new highs with oil, then just fucking short oil into the ground because it can't be trusted. Yeah.
It might go lower than it went last week. I'm going to look at futures in just a minute. But now I'm long. So I've got a little room to add if I need to. Yeah, I'm excited.
I just realized I got a text from Lily. It's also Lily's birthday at some point this week. Well, I think her birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Lily.
I know. Yeah, she's like, hey, asshole, it's my birthday too. I was like, oh, happy birthday, Lily.
This is a common birthday week because it's 9 months after that break between Christmas and New Year's when people are getting it on. Yeah, that's my birthday.
The holiday lovin'. Okay.
Yeah, week is is the Christmas joy coming to reality.
Oh my God, you're hilarious.
That's true. And all the cool people are this week. Yeah.
No, my birthday's in November. People, we don't care. I've actually never had a birthday with fucking nice weather. Okay, because I'm in Canada and it's cold as shit. Okay, all I see is snow and dead trees. Okay, my birthday is a reminder that like the world fucking sucks. Florida.
You can.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna spend my birthday with you this year.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, come to Rednecktopia. We can have a good time here.
Only if I can shoot some guns.
So far, we gapped down just a titch. I mean, just a little bit, but we're moving lower. We're at 36.91 right now, but I like it. I like the fact it's going lower now because I feel like if we were going to go higher, we should go lower first, right? I think so.
I'd hope so.
I think so. I hope so too. No, I think so. I think I'm about to buy the futures if I don't buy one of these contracts. Well, let's see how people are voting. I'm going to go to Twitter right now and just see what is the situation on my poll.
Let me see. I'm trying to get my Sierra charts open. It takes fucking so
50,
long.
50. It's 50. Please vote if you haven't voted already and put us over the top. We want to definitely put the trade in when we're like downwards so that we'll get for the cheapest, right? So yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure these things will be priced kind of like options, where the further away from the strike you are, the cheaper it'll be because they have like a less probability.
You know what? Yeah. I have not traded this yet. This is my first time tonight. But Anthony has been trading all week, so Anthony Crudele is going to join us. He's going to talk about what these things are and how to sign up. Basically, why you want to sign up through placeyourtrades.com and not just go to your broker. Like, what is the advantage? Why do that? That kind of thing. So he's going to talk about that later. But tell the audience, like, what kind of nerdgasm you've put together.
Oh, what kind of nerd shit do I got going on? Okay, yeah. Well, I've been preparing this stuff all week. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here. Let me see if just okay, yeah. I'm a huge dork. Huge dork.
You really are. What sucks for everybody else is you're good looking too. So it's like I don't like people like I don't like that. We gotta put your glasses back on and all that stuff.
This is borderline condescending right now coming from you.
No.
Okay. I'll remember this. I'm
being serious. I'm saying you're so smart, but also I brought you on as eye candy, baby. But anyway, let's talk about let's show your stuff.
I am. I think I got my screen shared right now. Okay, so what we got over here. Okay, so first, I mean, this is not so nerdy. This is just like some volume profile stuff going on. Basically, this is kind of like a candle. Every one of these lines is like a 30-minute candle. This is the balance. This like yellow area that screwed me. This whole red drop is the fucking of bulls that you saw last week. And we actually ended up closing the week. I mean, my shit shows at like 37.11.
7-11 is my lucky number, just as an FYI. I go there every day.
You go there every day?
Yes, and 7-11, if you're listening, you should make me an ambassador. Like, you could offer me $1 million, and I'd be like, nah, I want a big gulp every day.
I don't think I don't go to 7. I never feel sick. I don't know what it is. Okay, all the 7-Elevens in my area are like, it's just like filled with crackheads. Like, I don't feel safe.
So shady. I freaking love it.
You love it? Oh my God. It gives me I feel like I'm going to get robbed. I feel like every time I walk in there, people are like looking at me up and down like they're going to like jump me, I'm some stupid white boy. Like,
no, the people who work there are so nice to me. I shouldn't say this because they might stop doing it. They give me free refills and whatnot.
What? That's because you look the way you do. If I went in there and asked for a free refill, I get my ass beat. Okay.
No, I don't ask. They just
give it to you. Oh yeah. Okay. It must be nice.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
They just give it to you. It must be nice. Must be nice.
No,
that's what happens when you look like that.
Anyway, show your Vic stuff because people are like, what are they talking about?
Okay, yeah. We're gonna get away from this junk. Okay, this is just some order flow garbage. Nobody cares about that. That's not why you people follow me. The real reason why you people follow me is because I'm a quantitative genius and I graduated at the top of my class of fucking not math. Okay, I'm not good at math. I have people that make this stuff for me. Basically, what I got going on here is it's a comparison of VIX and the SPX volatility. And now we all know that VIX is a 30-day ahead implied volatility of the S&P 500. So normally, okay, I know you're like, your fucking eyes are glazing over if you're watching this, but just stick with me for like 30 more seconds, okay?
Okay.
Normally, the VIX runs at a premium to the 30-day SPX realized volatility. And usually when can you guys see my mouth? You guys can't see my mouse. When there's a premium that's usually established between the two of these. And when the premium, so like the spread between SPX and VIX get too large, you can expect some kind of reversion to the mean. So typically the premium is around, like historically, is around like 4 vol points. Right now it's at 10, which means, okay, and this isn't a guarantee for tomorrow, so don't fucking at me and be like, Jay, you asshole, I bet my life savings on this, you were wrong, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it, okay? That's your own fault. Don't at me. What I am saying, though, is that there may be a tendency for a VIX and vol crush going into this upcoming week. So with that being said, I am extremely bullish for tomorrow. Well, hopefully I get my VIX crush tomorrow. That way I can gloat about saying it on here. But just over the next week or so, I think we're going to get a VIX crush. That's kind of where I'm at right now. What do you think?
Know, I think you're right. I think that basically 2 things can happen. Either we can gap the F up and squeeze the mamma jamma out of the bears, or we feel some pain tomorrow, take it up the yin yang, and then there has to be some kind of good news. We have to do some kind of Biden tariff thingy, a China tariff thingy. I don't know. He has to do something tomorrow if it starts
Biden
pooping.
has to do something? Is that
somebody has to do something. I don't know if it's somebody has to do something or it's going to poop. So, but I think we might get a good gap up. I really do. I think that tomorrow morning we might open green. And I'm saying that, like, what is it at right now? It's, well, it bounced a little bit. 3696.
Yeah. So what I like to see when I'm looking for tomorrow being green is I like to see the market kind of sell off a little bit in the overnight. Europe to get their fill. You know, Europe opens up and like all these Brits across the pond are like, oh, I'm going to buy it really low and then fucking drive the price up and make all these Americans buy for me too. You know, it's like, it's kind of like a U, right? Like the market comes down, trades sideways for a little bit and then up.
And then those Londoners, they'll like, hey, let's.
Well, they're upset because it's soccer now. Okay. Like, they're just because of the euro and the US dollar parity. They're just pissed. All of them are pissed. The pound's going to be worth less than the dollar soon. Tell them all to kick rocks. I'm joking. If you're from the UK, we love you. It's just not that much.
No, we do. They're not very expressive though.
And the last thing I got, and sorry, that's Leo talking shit to me because he's useless.
Yeah, we can hear all the ding dongs.
Oh, can you? You can hear them? They never shut up, these people.
Computer. I don't know if.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I got it going in my ear too, and I'm like, God, can you guys just like shut up for a second? I'm on air. But okay, so I got this thing that I made. Well, I didn't make it. My good friend Harrison on Twitter at @IGoSoDamnHam made it. Give him a follow. He posts some great shit. He helps me a lot. We're gonna get this uploaded to the Place Your Trades website. You're gonna have to register an account. It's gonna be free. You're gonna log in. You're gonna go to your members page. You're gonna be able to download this little document that we made. I'm not sure what the quality is like, but basically what we did here is we took all the data going back to like January 1st, 2021, and we have it all laid out so that what you can do is you can choose the day of the week. So I hope you guys can see this. Let's just select Tuesday here. Hang on. Let's say Tuesday. We hit OK. And what it's going to show, let me see if I can zoom in up here. Oh, shit. I don't know.
This is blurry. I don't know if it's blurry because I had 2 Bloody Marys this morning or if it's actually blurry.
It's probably blurry because of the resolution, but I'm just going to talk very briefly about it so that these people know what the fuck they're going to download.
Just doing a reality check.
Yeah. If you select day of the week for Tuesday, it'll let you know between now and 2020, the beginning of 2021, it gapped up so Tuesday gapped up outside of Monday's range 5 times. And of those 5 times, 4 times it also closed outside of Monday's range. And you can
Oh,
do this for any day of the week, and going the opposite way. So Tuesday gap down twice outside of Monday's range, and 1 time, so 50% chance that it closed outside of Monday's range too. And you can do
50.
this for any day of the week.
That is so cool. You know how much we're helping everybody else that all the other podcasters with this. This is amazing. This is really cool. I'm gonna
So
follow
what's
that guy.
I
Yeah.
know he makes cool
I
shit.
already do.
And in
Yeah.
fact, if you go to Wednesday's actually fucking. This is like a little. I don't know how you can monetize this, but
Yeah.
Wednesday, if it gapped up outside of Tuesday's range, it closed outside of Tuesday's range 100% of the time.
Hump
And
day. That's why. Very important.
If it gapped down outside of Tuesday's range, it closed outside of Tuesday's range 0 times. So they fucking buy on Wednesday. Okay.
Wow.
But this is just some of the stats that you can get from this Excel chart. Once again, it's going to be for free on placeyourtrades.com. You just got to go over there. You got to register, and you'll be able to grab this.
Should we bring in Anthony now to like freaking tell everybody like how to actually do this? And like, also, I just want to make sure that these things are actually tradable right now. I want to ask him about the liquidity. I want to make sure we don't F ourselves when we please vote bull. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But anyway,
yes.
make sure we don't
let's
F
get Anthony in here. Because I need an adult in the room.
Hello.
Listen, I'm sitting back having a cocktail, enjoying myself, and you guys are pulling me into this now.
Yeah. Hello, Anthony.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations, by the way, on this. This looks like I'm super excited for this because to me, and I know I'm not a dummy, but I do like simple things. I do like to just freaking make a choice and then ever since, like, I like to be right or wrong. That's part of the engineer in me. I hate, like, well, you're like 60% right. I like to be right or freaking wrong. And that's what I feel like this is. So anyway, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, well, I like them too. And for me, I don't think this replaces trading, right? But I think that this is a great way to add something to your trading. So I think that's the first off. I mean, so many people are sending me messages like, "Is this all you're doing now?" and all that. And I'm like, "No, I'm still trading, the S&P, Nasdaq, and oil and all that stuff too." But and I think we'll go into some examples as to what I've used these for over the past week because really, I think there's a certain time and place, especially for experienced traders, where we'll use them. But I think it's also a really good product for new traders to use because it's a fixed amount of risk. You're not sitting there managing a trade. And we all know, and we've all been there, where when all of a sudden you think you're managing a trade and you're losing way more than you wanted. With this is not a leverage product like we're used to with the futures like we've had in the past. And I guess kind of go back to like with the place your trade stuff, what it is that we're doing is bringing people like you guys on, having fun, talking about it, and to not have to manage that trade all day long. So you just choose that yes or no for the close. And actually tonight, I'm actually trying to buy some yeses. I'm hoping that Merit will hit me because right now we're trading right at 3,700, and I'm working some bids. So that's the cool thing too. Is so basically right now what's happening with these contracts is, as we're opening up, we've got there's going to be around 9 strikes every day that when you see these contracts, but there's going to be around 5 that are really mostly traded, and where you're going to see markets for around really the price that we're trading. So like right now we're at 3,700. So I'm looking at the 3,700 yes. And right now it's actually at 1175, which I thought was interesting because they're actually bidding up the yes. Because even when we went down to like 3690, right around there, the yes was above $10. So basically, it's telling you that sentiment right now is really bullish. So even already on this, I like kind of like to see that because people are really looking for ways to be long. So it's actually adding price action to that yes right now, if that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah.
And these things have a built-in stop loss kind of, right? Like the most I can lose is my premium, right?
Yeah. So like right now the yes is 1150. If you bought it, which I wouldn't at 1150 because I don't think it's priced perfect here because it's at the money, right? As if you look at an options, it really should be at $10. So I put a bid in at 950, and I was telling Merritt, I said, just hit me, man. Just come on, because really, you could come in and you can, he can't necessarily hit me, but to start maybe buying the nose up or something to do that, because I want to see the yes come down. I want a little cheaper. I want a deal, man.
Yeah.
Give me a deal.
So
Awesome.
I want to talk a little bit about, Julie. I know you asked me about this. I think when I've used them or when I think it's a good time to use them. You guys
Yeah.
talked about how it was for you guys at the beginning of the last week. So I lost money on the Fed day. Um, and I'm not going to go into the whole story. Kind of, it was just a shitty day for me. I started off really good and just kind of blew it, and then I said, you know what, I got to stop. The next day, I came in, put a good day together, and then Friday on the close, I was actually tweeting about this. Me and Jimmy Jude were even tweeting about it, saying like, 3,700. I felt that we could potentially go back up there and close above there, but instead of me stepping in and buying and putting my week at risk, which I pretty much was just even for the week after I'd made back my losses, I said, I'm going to buy some yeses. It was a cheap play. So on Friday, right around 36.75, the yeses to close above 3,700 were only $2.50 to $3. So I just started buying them. And for that example, Jay, it's like if I was buying 10 lots at a time, so it was costing me $25 to $30. But if I'm right, I'm going to make $20 back on top of that. I'm going to make actually 17.50 or $17 on that. So it's a great way. It's a great risk reward trade, because whatever I put out there, I'm basically saying if it happens, great, but I'm going to make a good return for a very minimal risk. So that's kind of like how I'm using these in those like scenarios.
I like it. It sounds like a simpler way to trade options.
Yeah.
Without all the leverage, right?
Yeah. There's no leverage. You just got to buy them. What's in your account is what you can use. And you asked me something. I think it was Julia about like decay. What's
Yeah.
interesting is like right on the closes, there's not a lot of decay on these. And I'm not an options person, so I'm really not the perfect person to answer this. But for example, like on Friday, when we got up to 3,700, they were priced at $10. So basically, no one knew. So they're just pricing them, $10 on each side, which I thought was interesting, because at that point in time, there's only maybe 5 to 10 minutes left to close in the day, and they were trading priced really where they should be. Because if you're at the money, it's going to be priced around $10 for a yes, $10 for a no.
So you think there's a lot of inefficiencies right now with the pricing because they're so new?
I do. I think it's plus it's so volatile. When you look at it that way, one of the good things that you can do is actually, so like tonight, you can put a bid in. You don't have to just buy the yes. I think that, for the sophisticated traders, a lot of us will know and look at it like right now it's trading at 3,700. So you could buy the yes at 11.50, but really to me, it should be priced at $10. Right. So at some point, what's going to happen is I think because obviously order flow is coming in, they're pricing them a little higher. So right now it's priced actually more towards, you're going to be paying up for it. But I've seen it like on Friday, going back to 36.77 ish. I was buying them for $3 when really you looked at it and go, that's $23 rally from here on a Friday close.
I'll take my chances.
That's nothing, right? You think about it, you're making you're paying around 7-1 there. Where else can you do that? And versus me trying to just be along the outright. So I think that to me is where, over time, I think it's going to tighten up tremendously. But right now you're going to see, I think, times where you maybe have that opportunity, because especially on a day like Friday, it was just a trend day all the way down. And all of a sudden, boom, you have this opportunity where like maybe they bounce late in the day and you have that. So I know that maybe I'll go into and show everybody why. I think Julie originally asked me why to go to place your trades. I'll do that.
Yeah. I don't even think this is available on some of my broker. I have like a gajillion. I use all of these brokers pretty much, but it isn't available on the ones that I use or was using before I opened my account on Place Your Trades. So I was just curious, like why have this centralized place with like cool people like us making picks?
Well,
Crudele doesn't care about Canadians. That's my Kanye West moment. They don't care about Canadians, okay? I'm hoping that one day they will come to Canada so that we can use them, but unfortunately, I just got to live vicariously through you guys. So please show me what I'm missing out, Anthony.
We're just using my money with our picks.
Anthony, give me an account, man. You'll keep like 20% of the profits. You'll inherit 100% of the losses.
Yeah,
I'll take them all day.
Okay, that's the best I can offer.
You're in.
Okay,
So
beautiful.
These guys are so bearish. Or maybe they just want me to
no,
lose
I'm
money.
actually bullish. I'm trying to buy yeses. So real quick, place your trades. I'll tell everybody what it is, right? You know, why I started this is because I believe that this is going to be really, I want us to be the hub for this. I want us to be the place where people come for these contracts. We've got great people all week talking about this in the morning and the evenings. You know, amazing lineups. And what we're doing that nobody else is doing right now, if you sign up through us, is number one, we're working with Tradeovate. That's the app I'm using on my phone right now. And all of us are using here. And if you sign up through us, you're going to get a free trade from Tradeovate. But you got to sign up through us at placeyourtrades.com. And also, I'm going to start giving away money. I'm going to start giving away prizes. I'm going to give away a bunch of stuff. But if you're on the only way to get that stuff is if you're on our email list. And also some cool things that we're going to have going on. So first off, on the site, you're going to be able to see what the events are for every day. And you'll be able to see that with that little widget. And then eventually on here, you'll be able to click and see, so if we make picks for crude oil or gold or natural gas, we can go and you can be able to go and see what our picks are.
I love it.
And then also what's cool is we have these, the all-star picks, which right now it's not blocked out, but it will be for some people that go there. But if you sign up, I'm going to have a page, and hopefully at some point soon, it's going to be automated. So when we make our picks, people are going to be able to go there and see them and just know what it is that we're trading. I mean, me and Merritt are the ones that I know we've been trading a ton, Flary V as well. So eventually we're hoping to have that automated. So when you go to our site and you can sign up, it's for free, like where you're going to get Jay's stuff that he put out today. You can see what our picks are. And so everybody in here is trading them all the time.
You're like Oprah, man. Everything's free. This is free. You get a free trade. This is free.
You get one. Yeah. So when you sign up, this is where it's going to take you. All you have to do is once you sign up, it's going to take you to this page. You create a login. You'll see some stuff. We don't have a ton behind the scenes yet because these contracts are new, but you'll be able to click there and to be able to claim your trade. So it'll take you to a page that looks like this. If you're on a web browser, you just got to scan it for the iPhone or the Google Play. You fill it out from there. If you're on a phone, it'll also be a button to use for Apple, or it'll be used for Google, and that's how you get it to participate with it. And like I said, I've been trading my ass off with these. I like it. I've made a few bucks so far. We'll see how it goes, but that's the gist of it and how you get logged in, and to be able to participate in some of the fun stuff we're doing. We got a ton of fun stuff going forward. I tell you that. We're gonna have competitions on Place Your Trades, all sorts of good stuff.
So I have a question, Anthony. If people like and subscribe to this YouTube channel here, is it going to let them know whenever Jack and I come on Sundays? Is it going to? Because Jack is clearly going to join us, whether we want him to or not. And I don't want him to pull my top down. That's what I'm really concerned about, to be honest. But, no.
I have
Jack the homie.
I don't want to. This is not a scary movie. Go away. All right. No,
I don't have my dogs with me now. I have JoJo and Kelly. They're both at home right now. But yeah, if they're on the YouTube page, just sign up for the notifications. And then, obviously you guys probably saw tonight, we've got our Trash Talk membership too, which is really so.
Jingle was trashing you, Jay. He was saying great things about me, but he was definitely trashing you.
Yeah, Jingle came in tonight. I told him, I said, when are you going to come on live? Let's go, man. Let's bring it. So the Trash Talk membership is fun. You got to be a member on YouTube to do it. But if you go and click on YouTube, you'll see if you subscribed on YouTube, and then you'll see all of our shows. We got a huge lineup every day. We've got shows morning and night. So, definitely go there and do that. That's where you'll get notified. But also we've got Penny Lane Blaine as part of our team. Don't you guys love Penny? Isn't she great?
She is so cute and sweet. She is she's adorable. I freaking love her. I'm going to take her and make her a great trader. You know what I mean? We're going to do great things.
She's so honest. I just love her. But she's killing it with the newsletter. And we're not going to be sending you guys a bunch of stuff. If you saw my first night, this is not going to be boring. As you can tell tonight from Julia and Jay, these two are awesome. We're going to have fun
tomorrow.
Taking picks.
The black Merritt is back in black.
Yeah, and then at night it's me, Canny, and Jimmy Jude. You guys ready for that?
Okay, I'm skipping that one. I don't need Jimmy to shit talk me. I don't want to see my dad berate me in front of like 500 people. I'm good. I don't need that.
Part of that too. I like you guys so much. I'm not. You guys are. I can't even imagine the curse words that are going to come out of that conversation.
Oh God,
my virgin ears.
Wait till everybody sees what we're going to do for Halloween. And this is kind of a plug we're talking about. I said, well, I'm either going to go as Jimmy and he might go as Canny, and we're going to come in like character. So we're
Oh,
going to do
wow.
like,
Just don't tell Canny. Just everyone. You
do we
guys should
not
dress up as
no,
Canny
sorry.
and not tell him.
He'll be
Nobody ever tells Annie anything until the very after it's happened. Then we always bring him in like, oh yeah, you're so important, Candy. He's not watching tonight, so it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
He probably already texted me. He's probably telling me he's pissed. I didn't tell him earlier. He's very sensitive, Tom.
He's so sweet. God. He's the best.
Well, what do you guys think? You guys got me here. You guys want to go do some picks real quick, and then I'll let you guys.
Let's make some picks now.
Yeah.
You know what? Both Jay and I are super bullish for tomorrow. But
what's the highest strike I can get? Because I want that one. You're footing the bill, right? I want 100 of those.
I already told them I would take their pick, no matter how.
So here we are. So, Julia, I just want to say I went to your poll, and the results came in. Almost 1,000 people voted, and it's almost 50-50. It's 51.6% no, 48.4% yes, and that's will we settle above 37.50. So
I would have bought the 37.50 at the 3969 deal. You know what I'm saying? That's when I would have bought it. But all right,
20 points ago.
So right now the 37.50s are $7. So I'm going to tell you on this right now, they're really bidding up the yeses.
Well, because Jay and I are right.
Because they're right. Because we're geniuses. We should have had it 20 points ago. But we have the execution. What? Our execution is slow as molasses. I got Anthony over here not pulling up the trades fast enough.
I said
on IB chat.
I said if it goes down in the beginning, it's better for the bullish case. I even said it. I said I would do it right then. But you know what? That's okay. I think we're going to gap the F up tomorrow morning and do a little squeezing of the Charmin. But, you know, I could be wrong. And in that case, these people have hedged me. So let's take the bet of the majority just so we can fade the crap out of them next week.
In my personal account.
So you think that right now? So Julia, you know, I'm gonna take these trades right now. So you think we got to take the no for 37.50?
We have to. I told them that I would do their whatever they agreed to. So you know what? This is why I should not have said that. But no, you know, they could be right. They could be right.
We just campaigned for 30 minutes on like the bullish case, and our viewers were like, "Nah, fuck you. We're voting no."
You don't know what you're saying.
What the fuck am I here for?
You're a 7-Elevenite.
They're like, fuck you, your charts and your Excel sheet. Okay, kick rocks, idiot. I'm like, okay. Thanks.
These are why Wawa people are so freaking snobby. Y'all pay double for your freaking soda, and you're probably wrong, but that's okay.
Oh God. All right. So what strikes do I have on the downside here? What are my options?
So Julia, I am going to buy some for the only problem is I think they're priced even like the no's I think are a little high right now. So it's $14.50. It's only a potential for $5.50. But I buy one right now. I'll buy it. So I bought some.
I feel like we should make one of our own picks, Jay, since we're going against our.
Can we do both? You know, are we allowed to do both? We can place two directional bets.
We could place a NASDAQ order against the audience.
30-50.
Right? We could place a NASDAQ order that it would close higher, even though they say it's going to close lower.
Well, let's see what NASDAQ's got. NASDAQ right now.
I'm into it. Let's look.
NASDAQ strikes are 11,400. They're $100 wide. They're pricing NASDAQ really wide. I mean, not like $100 is a lot, but 11.4, 11.5, 11.3.
Let's put
NASDAQ.
a limit.
I got to call my radiologist, man. My radiologist is my NASDAQ guy. I swear to God, the guy's a fucking genius.
You and I had the exact same number on Friday. I was like,
I know that's not mine. That's not mine. That's my radiologist.
You're not kidding about that?
No, I'm dead serious. I swear to God. Yeah.
Because my dentist is terrible.
My dentist trades too. He follows me on Twitter. I mean, I'm not going to give out his name. He does excellent work. But yeah. He's probably watching this right now, actually. Shout out to my boy. Yeah.
One of my doctors, they were like, oh, you should buy this was like when Doge was 30 cents. They're like, you should buy Doge. It's going to $1 because it's on Robinhood now. I was like, oh no. Now I am bullish Doge, unfortunately at this time, but not from 30 cents. That I can say.
So I'm gonna buy some. Should we buy some yes for the Nasdaq at 11.4?
Yeah, I think we should buy some yes for the Nasdaq, and we should honor the audiences below 37.50, and then we'll see who's right.
50s, but now actually, I think we got to bait him with Nasdaq.
Let me call Leo and see what he says, so I can do the opposite.
I'm gonna try and buy.
Where are we gonna post?
I'm gonna try to buy the Nasdaq for us, Jules.
What if we lose both? Can you imagine?
Yeah. To lose on both.
Then we're gonna make a lot of money in the future. Okay.
You know what?
I'm just gonna do
here's
the
the thing, Jay. Here's my strategy for this whole thing. We can lose 100% of the time. We can win 100% of the time. I want to be consistent so that people can make money off of us, right? Like if we're constantly wrong, we're just as valuable as if we're constantly right. We're like we could be like Jay America instead of Cray America.
I got some Twitter accounts that I follow where I'm like, you bullish? I bearish.
Like, you know what? I know. So you know what? I just want to say, when I told you that there's a very famous like household name person that followed me, it freaked me the F out. I did not tweet for like a day because I was like, oh my God, that person's going to see whenever I tweet. Anyway, I told Jay about this. I'm like, oh, can you imagine? And Jay's like, oh, wow, that's really great, And then I was like, I'm just going to see who else this famous person follows. So because they didn't follow that many people, right? So I look at this person's follow list. They follow 4 other traders, but one of them is a parody account. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, does this person know that that's a parody account? Like, because it's, and the parody account even said, wow, this person followed me and you liked it. And you didn't tell me when I told you that.
Oh no.
They followed me. You didn't go, well, he also follows a parody account. So
my bad friend. Are you telling me that I'm a bad friend?
You were trying to make me feel good you were trying to be like, that's so great.
Hey Jay, did you see what Jingle said? They said easy way to make money is unfollow Jay and good luck who follows you.
Yeah, the easy way to make money is to go into Jingle's room and just inverse anything he says. Okay. Like that's the true like infinite money hack. That's like pass and go on Monopoly every fucking turn. Okay.
So you guys, we're gonna have guests after. Because we have Anthony this week, though. No, Jay and I are going to have guests every week. We're going to invite traders in to sort of just shoot the crap with us, talk about the last week, talk about the next week. And so, Jingle, you're basically just guaranteeing yourself not a slot. So.
Yeah, kick rocks, idiot.
No.
You're not welcome here. Persona non grata.
We love him. Yeah. We'll give him some ice cream if he's right.
You know what else is cool, right, or interesting right now, Jules, is like what they're doing is they're bidding up the yes in crude oil. So $79 is the strike. It's already $12.50. It's $79.38.
Well, that's because crude is probably going to close above 80.
So the 80. Should we buy some $80? So $80 right now. It's at $8.75.
Depends how much money you got, bro. How much money you got in there? Let me place all the bets.
I'm just taking your trades, Jay. I'm not putting them in. I'm just going to take the action on them.
I gotta see my chart. Okay, we gapped up. Of course we did. Hello.
All right, I bought some crude oil. I just bought a few of them.
You did? All right.
Yeah.
I like how you're doing that for us. Thank you.
I know.
Hopefully,
well,
we'll have to try our way out of it.
And
we can always. But wait. Just so I understand, we do not have to wait till these close, right? Like if it starts going up tomorrow, we can be like, all right, let's take our money and get away from this thing, right? Exactly. We can always just take both.
That's a good point. So like on Friday, I told you I bought those for $2.50 and $3, the 3700s. When we started to rally, the nose got down to like $7. So I bought the nose. So now I'm all in for $10. I didn't buy all of them, but I bought like a third of the position. So you can buy some no's to offset your yes. So if you buy 10 yeses at $3 and then you buy 10 no's at $7, you're at 10, no matter what, you make $10 because you only spent $10 on the yes and the no's total, but one of them is going to pay you $20 back. So you double your money no matter what.
And so, but just fee wise, right now there's like a deal, right? Right now there's not the fees that there will. They will. I mean, what's the deal with that?
Yeah. So right now,
Okay.
there's no fees. There's no broker commissions through Trade Evade at all. There's no fees by CME. CME at some point is going to launch fees only for the trades that you hold to a expiration, right? Which is all
Oh,
for
okay.
the day.
Probably
But
no
anything,
one's going to do that. Yeah.
and there's not going to be any fees on losers.
So no fees for Jingle.
Yeah. So Jingle,
Hilarious.
you're going to be trading
God
for
bless
free every
you.
day, man.
That's my girl. God.
I got you, babe.
That
I
was
got
good.
Yeah, you're the best.
you. Yeah.
Kick them while he's down. Fuck him.
Jingle trades free.
Yeah.
No, none for losers. Oh, we love you, Jingle. I do.
Well, if there's any, what others? You know what? I just want to do one other one because I haven't traded this one yet, and I just want to see what you think, Julia.
Okay.
Natural gas,
Yeah.
680. Yes is $14 right now, which is way high because it's at the money. So everybody is saying they're bidding up everything. So basically, the yeses are expensive. They're looking
Yeah.
for everything to be bullish tomorrow. What do you think of Natty?
Well, Natty is an interesting character. I do think that Natty's going to bounce from the lows on Friday, but I actually have room to scale in until 6.61 there. There's a hurricane coming. I think we're going to go up, but it's Natty. So I think
exactly.
I mean,
don't like word on that one. I think that was.
Yeah, I don't know if I would trade a 1 day thing with Natty. Well, maybe to hedge myself if I was wrong about something, but I'm not, because Natty is like, you have to trade it, you squeeze your butt, you get yourself prepared, you already know, it's probably going to go against you. You have a plan.
It's gonna hurt.
That does. Yeah, no, that's like one of my, like, I think I told you in the intro, like, or when we did the whole, like, what is this thing? Like, I was like, I closed my shorts and I'm like, and I'm going to short a pop this week. I gave no information about where the pop would be because I didn't freaking know. You know what I mean? So then I just scaled in when the first time I felt like, wow, that's too high. I did it. And then it went double that. So then I did it again. And then it just collapsed. I was like, oh, okay. All right, good. Yay. I won. But like, it's very hard to trade. I'm super gifted at it because it's bipolar. I don't know.
Well, look, I'll leave the show back to you guys. I'm going to go back to having my little Tito's and soda,
right.
And I want to watch.
It's time for us to go anyway, isn't it?
I love
anyway.
the two of you together.
I think so.
You guys are great. So I look forward to it every Sunday night. Thank you for
having
me.
We'll be
us.
here. Thank you.
So
I'll
much.
see you guys.
Okay, bye. Well, now what do we do? Boss is
Well, now we don't have an adult, so I think it might be time to call it. I'm not sure. I'm not mature enough to be on the air alone without like some kind of prominent male figure in my life. But yeah, I don't know. What are you doing for the rest of the night?
What?
What are you doing for the rest of the night? What do you got planned? What's going on?
Okay. What am I gonna do? 90 Day Fiancé is on. Can't. I love that show. It makes me feel like so good about myself. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, look how other people are. They're like train wrecks. I'm a train wreck. I'm like, wow, okay. My train wreck is not being.
You're like, I'm not alone. Is that right?
Yeah, no,
oh
and
God.
I love that. I do. I feel like I know I'm not, but I feel like I'm friends with all of them. I just feel like some of them are so terrible, but I like them so much. I don't know.
I haven't watched it. I heard that the show is a fucking disaster though.
Oh, it's so bad. Like so bad. You can really tell who's in it for not even the green card. I don't think they care about that.
Oh my
I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe in the first couple of seasons they cared about a green card. Now they care about like getting the contracts for like after the 90 days and like, because like you see Angela, she like started out in like a trailer basically. She was like super poor. Now all of a sudden she's got all this plastic surgery. She's got like this really nice house in the back. It's like, okay, you're making money somehow off of this. And then
it's that Instagram influencer grind.
It's
okay. That's actually my backup plan. If FinTwit and trading and all this other shit that I'm doing doesn't work, I'm going to turn myself into like a Twitch streamer or something. I don't know if people will watch me, but like, fuck it. I'll try it, you know?
I'd streamed Twitch for a while. You know that. I had like 50 people watching me.
That's all right. We just need to.
I was live
Those
trading.
Those are rookie numbers. We got to get it up.
No. It's like I was serious. I was like broadcasting all my trades. Nobody was. I didn't really pump it up. I didn't really advertise it, but I was like, okay, I'm buying here. Okay, I'm selling here. Okay, but, and I've got, whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's okay. But now we're here.
My career is that is an influencer is not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got some DMs on like Twitter and Discord. Again, that Excel sheet that we talked about earlier is going to go up on the Place Your Trades website. If you haven't already done it, go register. It's fucking free. You're doing nothing. You're watching me. Go do that. You have time. Okay. That way you can get that file. You don't have
to place a trade, right? You don't have to.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can.
It's like you want to just take advantage of Anthony's kindness, and get the spreadsheet and then get the F out, No, exactly. and also watch us every week, obviously, because
follow Julia on Twitter. She posts good shit. Don't follow me on Twitter. I just shit post.
Strizz J. Is that your
Strizzy J? Yeah. That's what we do.
Okay. Follow Strizzy J on Twitter, and I'm gonna have to check my follower count, see if it's down after tonight. It might be. I don't know.
Oh, it's definitely down.
They're
like, I'm definitely not taking advice from a kid who looks like fucking this. Okay, they're like, get me the fuck out of here.
Stop it. And by the way, you guys should know. So Jay is really fit. I'm really not fit. He sent me a workout program. So, he's so nice. He really did. He sent it to me twice because at first I just ignored it and then I lost it. So I am going to do his workout program. So if anybody wants to get fit with me, maybe we should post your workout program on Place Your Trades also.
Oh, we could. I
think we should.
If anyone wants a mediocre body like this, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Y'all don't know, but he's one of these. But anybody who wants to get fit with me, maybe we'll have some kind of something where we all just like talk about how we don't look any different after following Jay's program.
Results not guaranteed. But yeah, okay. I don't know. We could do like a Biggest Loser thing. If somebody's trying to lose a lot of weight, we can, and then we bring on that Biggest Loser. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whatever. Also, if you guys have guests that you want us to bring on for Sunday, me and Julia are fun, but we're better with the third, obviously. That's why we had Anthony on today. We can bring in somebody. Just, let us know who you want us to bring on, and we'll fucking coerce them into doing it.
And maybe, well, let us know, because we need help.
Cool.
Okay.
A lot of help, man. Yeah, a lot of help. Okay, is that it? We're done here?
Trades.com. Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, I think we're done. What do we do to get out of here? We just close the window.